Alright, howdy, and welcome to Long Bottom Leaf Cast the Pub. I know I haven't been casting too much the past few days, but a lot of stuff's been going on, and... Anyways, I just saw SyndereN get into a game. It's about 5 minutes in, so we're a bit late, but... Whatever, it's SyndereN, so we'll cast this game and see how he does. Meanwhile, while we wait for the game, we'll just stare at this pudge. It looks pretty nice. Tentacle for an arm, that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Alright. Just gotta fix my camera settings real quick. Alright. So, we have a Darkseer in the top lane on the Radiant against an Undying and Anti-Mage. In the mid lane, we have Co-op and OD. OD on the Radiant, and in the bottom lane, a smoke attempt from Tusk and Shin on the Radiant, wrapping in on the Dazzle and the Brewmaster, and Undying TP'd in, trying to save the Dazzle. I'm not sure if Dazzle has Grave. He does actually have Grave, able to get it off. The Snowball is coming out, so it will connect after the Grave is up, so that should be a kill. Easy kill on the Dazzle. Oh, and Void's down here too. Void as the carry for the Radiant side. Alright, let's get some stats. Net worth. Oh, we don't need that yet. Last hits denies. There we go. Alright, so Anti-Mage is at the top left. Oh, this fight is still going. They're going on the Chen. Actually able to kill him off with the Decay, but Undying taking a lot of damage from the tower and will just die. Tower and also Tag Team just dealing a lot of damage to the Undying. Not able to survive through it, and Dazzle was not able to get there in time either. But he did have a heal. Did not have Shell Grave, but did have a heal, and that might have been enough to save the Undying. I think Undying does have Soul Rip. Where is he? There. Oh yeah, he did have Soul Rip. It wasn't quite up yet. I think he had used it, but the Soul Rip and a heal out from Dazzle probably would have been enough to keep him alive at least a little bit longer. OD farming up the jungle while using the shrine, and Undying is going back to the bottom lane. Alright. Oh, an engagement onto the Brewmaster. Brewmaster has very little mana, so he can't do anything. Can't even clap, but... Oh, the Ice Shard's actually blocking out some of the heroes, but OD and Shin coming to the bottom lane, trying to kill the Undying, and that will be an easy kill. Nothing the Brewmaster can do, especially with no mana. Meanwhile, Darkseer on the top lane, just getting a few jungle creeps. Anti-Mage actually pulling the lane to farm up the jungle. I'm not sure why Darkseer is taking the small camp here. Would have been better if he just took, tried to jungle up the little camp. But, oh, I thought this fight was over, but looks like Radiant's diving. Tusk dived in onto the Brewmaster, probably snowballed in Void as well, and Void just died. OD died as well, soon after, probably taking lots of tower hits. Alright, so I think during that fight, Darkseer cut the creep wave. So that's probably why he was taking the small camp, just so he'd be in position to cut the creep wave. But if he had have taken the, if he had to just start farming up the large camp, maybe even pulled it into his own creeps, would have reduced the farm Void got. Or Anti-Mage, I should say. And meanwhile, Brewmaster getting gone on, does have a lot of mana, but Clap is on cooldown, so he can't slow his enemies down. Dazzle was there with Grave as well, but the heal was enough. Undying coming in, 2 levels in the Tombstone, but I'm not sure if he wants to fight quite yet. 3 heroes on the Radiant side right here, but he is going in, actually dropping the Tombstone. OD is really low and will just get blown up by the Co-op, so 4v4 now. Oh, nice 2-man Chrono. I'm not sure if much can be accomplished here. Radiant is not really in position to follow up on the Chronosphere, but Void will time walk and dodge a lot of damage, and actually the Snowball able to save the Void from being blasted down by the Co-op. He does have time walk in a couple seconds, but it will... Ooh. Wait. How did Void die? I guess it was the Poison Touch. Alright, Tusk taking a lot of damage and going down as well. That was not a good fight for the Radiant. It was really not a good fight. The Chronosphere was spot on, but just not able to follow up with any damage. So, Brewmaster halfway to level 6, about 5.5 right now, about 3 runes going to the Dire. All 4 runes going to the Dire. Anti-Mage able to pick up the second top rune. Co-op also grabbing an Invis rune, that's pretty good. And a lot of vision coming out from the Dire side. To four wards down right now. Shin almost getting dived on, but I guess Dazzle decided not to. Shin taking the catapult. The dire catapult. Trying to defend up this tower. Meanwhile, 3 heroes from the Radiant going on Quap, but not able to secure the kill, and Quap just blanks him behind the fight, and you know, Undying dropping the tombstone and taking a lot of damage from the Radiant, and Darkseid just gets caught out in the middle of nowhere, and Quap using her blink, 10 seconds no blink, but able to find the Shen, and that will kill the Shen. Not sure why Shen was there. I think he TP'd in, right? Pretty sure he TP'd in. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish. Meanwhile, the Void, almost level 7.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
But Anti-Mage about 1,000 gold away from his Battle Fury. 12 minutes in, that's pretty good. Oh, OD getting gone on the mid lane. Taking a lot of damage. Dazzle just using the Grave onto the Quap just to make sure she doesn't die and able to get away. Dazzle doesn't mind sacrificing his life for that. And the Quap does not have enough mana for Blink, so the Snowball will connect. No tag team, unfortunately, and Undying is coming in, but oh, the 2-man Chronosphere, and that will be a kill onto the Quap. Can they find the Undying, though? Slow onto the... Oh, yeah, okay. Slow onto the Undying, and then the time lock proc. Anti-Mage still leading the last hits. Anti-Mage at the highest of the last hits, but then the next 3 heroes are on the Radiant. So, even though the game is not looking too great for the Radiant side, they are getting a lot of gold. So, we'll see what happens in the mid game. Void can secure kills onto the Anti-Mage with his Chronosphere. So we'll see how it goes. But alright, Shen TPing bottom. Lots of pings coming out. 3 heroes on the Dire there. I'm not sure if... I don't think Radiant knows Quap and Undying is in the trees. OD TP's down too, I guess. Oh, there. Oh, no, I guess they'll find him now. OD getting on. Actually, TP's out right away. He's going to get away with this. Tombstone committed, and it's just the Shen left by himself next to the tower. Oh, Void! What the hell? Void TP'd in, and I think Shen was blocking the TP, so it was really hard to see, but Void does have time walk to get away. A tag team being procced, and Dazzle taking a lot of damage, but able to get the Grave off, and will actually save himself just in time. Another super aggressive ward out from the Dire. Dire just really want to make sure that Void cannot farm and get back into this game. Or get his team back into the game, I should say. Because Void is actually doing surprisingly well on last hits. Or on gold and farm, I should say. Let's see the net worth. Yeah, 3rd in net worth. Top of the Radiant, so not doing too bad. OD needs to be careful here. It does get blinked on, slowed. I don't think Dazzle can get in there in time. Not sure why Quap decided, or Void coming in. It doesn't have Chronosphere, but the Snowball will kill the Dazzle. Quap has to be very careful. The time dilation. I was thinking it was a mix between time lapse and time dilation. So my bad. But time dilation able to keep the Quap from blinking. Chrono onto the Anti-Mage. Don't think they can find the kill. Alright, Blink. Hiding in the trees. Oh, able to juke him out for now. Will be spotted. Does have Blink now available. Blinks into the trees and just TP's out. Very good play. Shen, finally level 6, has committed Hand of God. It must have been in that last fight with the OD by the Roshan pit. Center Stomp. Oh, it wasn't committed. It actually connects onto the Brewmaster. I'm not sure if that's... Oh, Tusk tried to save himself, but actually ended up blocking himself in. Very unfortunate. But the complete stomp sound came out from the Centaur, so it seemed like the stomp was committed, but it didn't actually go through. That was really weird. Dazzle has his Urn going straight for the Necrobook. Very good build. They do want to end the game early before Void really comes online, so Necrobook is a very good play, and it also, excuse me, it also helps during the oh my god, Chronosphere. Oh. It helps during, excuse me, I have the hiccups. It helps during the Chronosphere because it gives the team attack speed instead of anybody that's not in the Chronosphere, but also if the creeps are in the Chronosphere, it's just extra targets for the Void to worry about. Oh, Brew almost going down. The tag team doing so much damage, but the Dazzle does, or I mean, Darkseer does have his haste. Surge. I keep forgetting the names of these skills whenever I'm casting. It's really weird. Whenever I'm playing, I'm perfectly fine, but casting, I just forget all the names. Anyway, Tusk trying to turn around onto the Dazzle, ends up snowballing the Quap, who does have Link, and it will just burst down. The Tusk. Shen, unfortunately, does not have anything. Oh, did have Wand, of course, but not anything else to get away. Quap, Link will commit to it, okay. Does need to be careful. It's taking a lot of damage from the tower. But Undying will come in and just take some tower hits so that Quap TP away. So Undying has to be very careful. I don't think he has TP scroll. Oh, it does have TP scroll, but not a whole lot of mana. Void, nice 2-man into a 3-man Chrono. Will lock down. Ooh, will lock down the Undying. Nice vacuum. The Void has to be taking a lot of damage, but OD, what's it called? Astral Imprisonment, dealing enough damage to get rid of the Void. Dazzle staying alive long enough to maybe turn around and kill the Void, but oh, he's taking down. Wow. Actually able to get the return kill onto the Void. Not sure why Tusk didn't TP in there. It would have been a humongous help to have Snowball and whatever his ultimate is called. Walrus Punch. Whew. I'm slowly getting better. Blink onto the Shen. Oh! Mana Void not quite enough to kill the Shen. Shen had too much base mana. He had too much mana. Just 2 to 3 right clicks would have been enough, but Animage thinking that he burned enough mana from the Shen to just kill him, but that wasn't the case. Shen has a ton of base mana, but he's also staying around. He has to be really careful. Animage is still there, and also the Undying was smoked up, so Void does have to time walk away. Void going for the Shadow Blade. Interesting. Oh, Anti-Mage, Astral Imprisoned, and tag teamed to death. Not very good for the Anti-Mage. Does have Battle Fury, but really, oh, actually also has the Yasha. I didn't think he'd get the Yasha quite so quick. Although now that I'm saying that, it's been 6 minutes since, or about 5 minutes since he's got the Battle Fury, so it makes sense. And that was, who is it? Couldn't see it. Look like Brewmaster? It was Brewmaster. He uses the Primal Primal Split, but 3 heroes trying to lock down the bear. The Fire Panda able to get away. So this will not be a kill. Oh, unless they leave the Earth Panda. I thought the Earth Panda was about to be bursted down, but apparently not. Did not control the Earth Panda. Neither team controlled the Earth Panda. Not Brewmaster himself microwing the Earth Panda, and the Radiant did not burst down the Earth Panda. Very smart. Like, the Earth Panda was brought down to half HP right away, so I thought they were just going to kill it, but I guess not. And they did see, it looked like they saw the Anti-Mage. Oh yeah, they splat. They put down the ward as soon as Void TP'd in. But meanwhile, Quap and Undying and Dazzle on the bottom lane. Looks like Dazzle is trying to bait. Tusk is down by the tower, but doesn't look like he wants to commit. I think he probably, well, I mean, sees the Quap now, so now he knows that it was bait. But Dazzle and Undying still there. They have not seen the Undying, so I think it's only the Quap and Dazzle. They will see the Undying now, so they know it's 3v2. Undying, just oh, there you go. I knew he wanted to throw down the tomb, and he does spot out both heroes, so will they commit? Quap does have Orchid. They will have to commit if they want to save this Undying. Void does not get anybody with the oh my god, full Chronosphere, and just silenced and bursted down. Undying stuck in no man's land. Tombstone is dealing a lot of damage, building up a lot of zombies. Dazzle graves himself and doesn't able to TP away, but not able to save his allies. Undying going down. Co-op committing Blink to get away from the oh my god, Outworld, and Outworld does burst down the Undying.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, my bad. Anti-Mage killed Darkseer, I think? Yeah, Darkseer. And now they're committing onto the Shen, and he's killed. Oh my god, apparently I'm terrible at casting today. I don't know why. I keep forgetting all the names of the heroes and the names of the skills. I don't know what's happening.
Radiant's top tower is under
But
attack.
Shen actually going for the medallion. Interesting. I would have thought maybe going straight for the mech to just keep his allies alive in fights, but okay. They do need to eventually kill the anti-mage, so I guess going for the Medallion of Courage into the Solar Crest is a good idea for the late game. Undying getting a
Radiant's
mechanism.
top
Very
tower
good.
is under attack.
A DD there for Co-op. Looks like Dire wants to go into the Roshan pit and get Aegis for Anti-Mage. I think it was spotted out. Oh yeah, Tusk will spot it out. So, Radiant knows this is happening. They're sending in Satyr. Not sure if they can stop this though. They need Void Chrono to be able to stop this. And Chrono's down for another 20 seconds. They will vacuum and lay down the wall. Going in. I don't think Aegis was picked up. Oh no, Aegis was picked up by the Anti-Mage, and Anti-Mage will go down. Almost go down. Completely out of mana, but not able to blink away, and Dazzle and the Brewmaster just getting bursted down by Undying Decays in the burst damage. Oh, Void! Silence Up will not be able to get the Chronosphere off. I think he had enough mana at the time. Oh no, he used Time Dilation. Had to do some quick maths there.
Tower is under attack.
He would not have had enough mana with the Tread Switch because he used Time Dilation, but that was a pretty good fight for the Radiant, able to take out Undying, Brewmaster, and Anti-Mage, or Dazzle. And only losing the Tusk and Darkseer themselves, so that was pretty good. Anti-Mage just getting super farmed, and a smoke coming out onto the Dire side, only covering 4 heroes. Who will they go on? And Anti-Mage actually able to find the Shen. Shen who is split pushing. Oh, a committal onto the Void, but Void just uses his, and Tusk, Void, you know, just uses his Shadow Blade. But Sentry Ward does spot him. Just time walks away. Oh, but they're committing onto it. Void does not have any mana. It does have another Time Walk, though. But no mana for Chronosphere, so he could not turn the fight around.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Excuse me. Oh, kill onto Void. Okay. I guess Co-op just silence and burst them down, and that will be a kill onto the Darkseer as well, who tried to save the tower using a vacuum wall combo, but it would, with only the Dazzle. The OD was there, but OD can't really do anything without any heroes, ally heroes. Only OD and Dazzle, they can't really defend that. And Mechanism doing a lot of work in these fights, especially with the Soul Rip. And Dazzle, of course. Like, nobody on Dire dies at any point, unless they're just completely bursted down from full HP to 0 with Tag Team and Walrus Punch. So, Co-op is taking a lot of damage. We'll have to switch the aggro of the tower, and that will be a tier 3 down. Oh, San's coming out onto the OD. Almost able to catch out the Brew, who did not have problem split, so that probably would have been a kill. Grave was available, but a full committal onto the Brewmaster would have been enough to kill him. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage is split pushing away, getting farmed up. Almost has his Battle Fury, but almost has the Yasha as well. And I missed another kill onto the Dazzle. Oh, onto 2 heroes, Undying as well. I'm not sure why only 2 heroes were there. I guess they were trying. I guess they had just got the rune, but still, only 2 heroes with no stuns against the entire Radiant team. Not a very good idea. OD almost getting caught out. Will gets silenced and slowed by the Quap. Astral Prism himself. Oh, Panda was actually trapped there, but will commit the Primal Split. OD just barely saved by the Snowball, but will go down anyway. And now Tusk is completely out of mana, completely alone, and that will be a kill onto the Tusk. And it looked like Shen also went down. I guess Shen picked off, was picked off by the Anti-Mage, who was hella farmed at this point. I guess the game's basically over. I don't think Void can do anything, especially with these huge cooldowns on this Chronosphere, which is the only way they can kill the Anti-Mage. So, yeah, this is basically game over. Not to mention Radiant only has one tier 1 tower. It has only destroyed one tier 1 tower, I mean. Meanwhile, they have only one tier 2 tower remaining, which shall drop now. So only the tier 3s remaining. Not really able to split push. Their only kill potential onto Anti-Mage's Chronosphere, and they don't have a whole lot of damage to back up to follow up with Chronosphere. So this is... Oh, nice vacuum onto 2 heroes, but not much follow up. Astral Prism coming onto the brew, so it's more difficult for him to commit onto this fight. Void is somewhere. Void is 6 seconds until Chronosphere. Oof. They've really picked themselves into a corner with this Void. Oh, what I should say is Void kind of saves their draft a tiny bit, but they pick themselves into a corner with Dazzle or Darkseer and the OD. And who was that going on? Void? What? Wait, what? Okay, I guess he was just silenced up and just couldn't do anything. Yeah, I guess that's game. OD should also be going down. Oh, not able to get into the base, but the silence onto the Darkseer, however, will be the kill onto him. So only 2 heroes left on the Radiant, and that is game. They definitely cannot defend with only 2 heroes, especially with Void without Chronosphere. Oh. Oh, careful. Quap almost dying to the fountain.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
So yeah, that was a very short game featuring SyndereN as Shen. Unfortunately, his team did not do very well at all. Oh, a 3-man chrono, too little too late though. They are able to kill the Dazzle, but silence out onto the Void, so we can't get away, and instantly blowing up the Tusk. That is GG. Oh, this has been a cast by Long Bottom Leaf. I'm a terrible caster. I'm slowly getting better though. But yeah, if you have any tips or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I definitely appreciate anything so I can get better. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day.
Repent. 8 in a row. Face judgment.
Radiant's ancient is under attack.
Magic is an abomination.